Parker and Owen are a couple in love planning to get married the next weekend. Owen is a guy people would casually call a clown for a human. With all the guest lists and seatings decided, Owen gets the surprise that Parker's parents will be coming to the wedding too. Owen has never met them because they have been living with the Yanomami tribe in the Amazon for the past few years. His weird persona comes from his parents, who still assume Parker is a stripper even though they were told about her yoga studio multiple times. Owen is a bank manager, a pretty unique one to have his vault secured by using voice protection. Not a simple one, but of him singing a verse to it. However, he still falls far behind in comparison to the bank manager of Atlas Reserves, Phoebe King. During a dinner with Owen's family, it is apparent that the whole family was born with some heavy stuff up their noses. Owen calls the storage facility to help look for some photos under the name McDermott, since he wanted to create a photo montage for the wedding. Cute plan, but he's unaware that a woman, Rihan, potentially belonging to a gang, has been looking for the McDermotts. After making some presents for Parker's parents on his job, real work right there, Owen comes to an empty house singing and dancing around about getting lucky tonight, unaware that said girl's parents are standing behind. Parker's parents, Billy and Lily, scare the poor guy, making him think they're going to kill him due to their gangster-core personalities. They sound jolly, but Owen's casual remarks bring some furious side in Billy that he not so subtly has to hide afterwards. Billy and Lily sit wearing the weird shirts Owen made them for the sake of their daughter as they hear the story of their meet-cute. The meet-cute is Parker passing out in a child's pose in her yoga class and thinking she is dead. Owen then got a crush on her, but did not ask her out for a year and a half till she asked him out. Yeah, that's what they call a meet-cute. Parker being busy and Owen having a lot of leaves makes Owen take her parents to show around the place. His idea was to show them museums, while their idea of fun turned out to be skydiving, getting tattoos, and drinking till they were wasted. Something that Owen would have never done if he wasn't trying to impress the parents of the out-of-his-league girl he bagged. As Owen is impressed by Billy's intimidating personality and attractive cologne, Billy goes to meet Rihan. Meanwhile, Lily keeps Owen busy by asking him about his job. The next day, Mr. Lightweight is throwing up all over his job when the day turns into a nightmare, with two masked robbers coming into the bank. Cornering Owen, one of them drags him and makes him open the vault by explicitly asking him to sing the verse written on the paper. As Owen is collecting money for him, he gets a strong whiff of the scent that matches Billy's. It makes him recall drunkenly sharing all the security stuff with Lily last night. While walking out, Owen steps on the guy's shoe, making him growl the same way that Billy did last night. Thanking Owen specifically, the robbers leave. The poor guy is doubly troubled since he just got robbed, and that too by his in-laws. His panic increases tenfold when the McDermotts come to him with Parker and stand behind him the entire time. Investigator Roger was interrogating him. Roger thought it was the ghost bandits, the robbers that never get caught. He is allowed to leave, finally, but the ride back home isn't comfortable as the couple seems to be sticking too close to Owen, and then randomly gifting him a sports car as a wedding gift. Thanking him for the gift, Owen goes inside instead of taking the car for a test drive. Going inside, Owen shares the scenario with his friend, who laughs that Owen was involved in the robbery then. Later on, he shares this with his parents as well, but only if they had a single sane brain cell to understand the scenario. During lunch, both of their parents start getting along a little too well, which makes Owen's weird questioning not as subtle as he wanted it to be. He creates a conversation that speculates if the couple was ever in Yanomami, making Billy prove him wrong. Billy has to suppress his anger yet again. Later on, Owen's worry shifts to the secrets his parents are sharing about their lives, like his mother being involved with an orgy even after marriage. Late at night, Owen finally shares this suspicion with Parker, but like any other daughter, she gets mad at him. The next day, Owen follows the couple, and it is a surprise that he didn't get caught with his poor detective skills. While they give money to Rihan and she asks for 5 more millions because of some old stuff, Owen is running around from getting bitten by little dogs. Rihan threatens them about killing Parker if they don't get her money, which is heard by Owen. As Owen is running away, Roger catches up to him, mentioning how Owen seems the most suspicious guy in the robbery. He checks the trunk of the sports car and finds the mask and voice manipulator in there. Owen is panicking about not knowing about this and does not want to go to jail till the pressure makes him spill that the McDermotts are the robbers. Roger makes him wear a wire and gets them to confess the next day. Owen acts suspicious all this while, which doesn't go unnoticed by others, but does get ignored. As the family is out for cake tasting, Rihan and her men barge into the place, kidnapping Parker and threatening them to give her money. Parker is both scared and heartbroken, as her parents are indeed bandits. Billy trying to save her results in the place turning into a gunfire range. Roger is pretty useless while being outside with a gun, as Rihan escapes easily. He tries to catch Billy and Lily, but they push him away to go save their daughter, while Owen forces himself to tag along. Stopping at a random place, the parents worry as Rihan is a serious deal and cannot even be pinned down to a certain location. Owen decides he'll help them rob a bank since he knows about the details, and he wants to save Parker at every cost. They can get all their money from Atlas Reserves, but Phoebe King has a wild security system with biometrics, weight sensitivity, and randomized time locks. He then gives them a plan to rob Victory Union because the manager is a total turd and doesn't care about the job. He doesn't even keep tabs or documentation of anything, and since the over-limit cash is picked up from the vaults of all 3 of his managed branches in one truck, they can rob the truck at the last branch. Giving Owen a Shrek costume and a water gun, the 3 of them head to the bank. As Vince, the manager, is busy on his VR, Lily tells everyone to get down and goes out to collect the cash from the truck, leaving Owen in charge. However, someone decides to step up to this clown of a robber and mess up the entire scenario, making the workers on the truck realize the scenario and fight Billy and Lily. While that commotion is going outside, Owen is being beaten up by a fat guy inside the bank. The fight outside might be nerve-wracking, but the one inside is a shit show, with the guy getting a heart attack while fighting Owen and getting CPR from Owen while the couple is in danger outside. Owen comes out at the last moment, outnumbering the others, but his water gun is soon exposed, leaving Billy and Lily exposed to danger. Seeing the cash truck's keys inside, Owen climbs in and helps the 2 get in. It leads to a wild car chase, with the only problem being the constant bumps and the back doors being open, resulting in all the cash flying outside after driving through an entire cemetery and wrecking a hell lot of police cars. The couple is furious, but Owen still wants to help and tells them they can go for Atlas Reserves if he meddles in, creating a false scenario and leading the police to go for another bank. Owen goes inside Atlas Reserves, begging Phoebe to show him her security protocols so he can learn something. Phoebe, who acts like an anomaly to the word normal, has always looked down upon Owen's ways, so she decides to show him. Going through a sexy level of security, the moment she opens the vault, Owen signals the bandits and they enter the bank, making everyone alarmed. Acting like he's scared, Owen jumps into the vault, making Phoebe call him with fancy words. The police are alerted about this, but Roger is in Owen's parents' car, suffering from their slow driving. Meanwhile, Owen collects the money and then uses the secret vault to get out from the back door. By the time Roger reaches the bank, the couple already escaped. Using his cousin's help, he goes to where Rihan is and gives her the money. Rihan plans on killing the 2 either way, but Owen pulls out his gun. Seeing water on it, Owen thinks it's a water gun again, not realizing he pulled the trigger and shot a person. Yeah, the water was his sweat. He kills the other men and Rihan too. As the couple arrives, Parker is mad at them for lying to her and then pulling Owen into this, but they tell her they couldn't have been able to stop Owen even if they tried, because he willingly did all this for her. They make Owen escape before the police arrive, so when Phoebe opens the vault for police investigation, Owen is lying on the ground pretending to be scared, easily getting out of any suspicion. At the wedding reception, Owen's crazy family is still being their usual crazy. The newlyweds are happy, and they get happier when Roger allows Parker's parents to attend the ceremony. Owen doesn't prove to be as dumb as he seems after all, especially since he sneaks in a paperclip inside the cake for Billy and leaves the keys in the car so the 2 can escape while he leaves to enjoy his reception.